Hey everybody. All right. Welcome to your next thing for after school. All right. So in after school, you should see something that says Snowman Order of Operations activity. Okay. So when you do, it should look like this. Okay. And then you're going to watch this video. Okay. And then you're going to answer 10 questions using order of operation. But the nice thing is, I'm going to do them with you. Okay. All right. So let's do it. Okay. All right. So before we get into it, we need to remember what actually is order of operations. Okay. So order of operations is just a series of steps that you have to do in math. Okay. To do that, we're going to use what's called GEMDOS. Some teachers you may have also heard it called PEMDOS. I'm going to use what's called GEMDOS. Same thing, but the only difference is the first part. Okay. So the first part you're going to see is going to be what's called grouping symbols. Most of the time you'll see them as parentheses. You may also see them as brackets, so on and so forth. E stands for exponents. MD stands for multiplication or division. Addition, subtraction. Addition, subtraction. Pretty simple. Okay? All right. So if we look at this first problem, we're going to skip to number 3. Okay? So I have 20 minus 3. Now you see this little period? That just means multiplication. Okay? So we need to go through our steps. So the first step is going to be this multiplication. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite my problem. So 20 minus 3 times 5 plus 4. Okay. I'm going to do this multiplication first. So I'm going to bring down my 20 minus plus 4. I know my multiplication facts. You should too. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to write my GEMDOS over here. G-E. Okay. Didn't have any grouping symbols. Didn't have any exponents. I got rid of my multiplication. So now I just have my addition and subtraction. So I have a subtraction and I have an addition. Which one do I do first? I go from left to right. I go from left to right. So I need to do my 20 minus 15 first. Then I'm going to have my plus 4. 20 minus 15 is 5. Now I can do my 5 plus 4. So I equal it out to 9. Also know that as 6th and 7th graders you should know, that is a positive 9. So in my form, that was question number 3. I will put on this blank, not that blank, this blank right here, 9. Okay. All right, erase. All right, so now we're going to go to number 4. Okay, what you notice is you should have a group of parentheses. So I have 2 parentheses, 8 plus 6 minus 3, close my parentheses. Now, my first question to you is, what does this mean right here? All that means is you're just going to multiply whatever you finish with the parentheses times 2. Okay? 8 plus 6 minus 3. So I've got to do my parentheses first, so I'm just going to bring down my 2 times. 8 plus 6 is 14 minus 3. Still bring down my 2 times. 14 minus 3 is 11. I know my multiplication facts. Sorry, I'm trying not to snooze. 11 times 2 is 22. So for question number 4, you're going to put on this blank 22. Okay? Number 5, pretty easy. So I have 4. Can't really say that, I'm sorry. Minus, parentheses, 20 divided by 5. So I still have to get rid of this parentheses, so I'm going to bring down my 4 minus. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Now 4 minus 4 is 0. So for number 5, you're going to write on this blank 0. Okay? I'm not going to use the green anymore. All right, so for number 6, I have 11 minus 2 plus 8 minus 3. So I have a subtraction here, an addition here, and a subtraction here. So I don't have any grouping symbols, don't have any exponents, don't have multiplication or division. I've got to remember I have to go from left to right. So I'm going to bring down my plus 8 minus 3. 11 minus 2 is 9. Still have to go left to right, so I'm going to bring down my minus 3. 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 minus 3 is 14. Okay. Same thing for number 7. Okay. So I have 33 divided by parentheses 4 plus 7. Now, you may also see this written as 33 and a fraction bar. 4 plus 7. It means the same thing, okay? But I still have to get rid of that parentheses. So I'm going to bring over my 33 divided by division bar, because that's what a fraction bar means. 4 plus 7 is 11. 33 divided by 11 is 3. And that's it. Clear my board. Now we're going to number 10. That one's not too difficult. I have 40 minus 6 times 5. Again, I got to get rid of this multiplication, so I'm going to bring down my 40 minus. I know my multiplication facts. You should too. 6 times 5 is 30. 40 minus 30 is 10. Okay. Is 10. Okay. 14. I think you're good on that one. All right, number 1. Okay, number 1. So I'm going to write it exactly the way I read it. So I have 3 with a small 2. The way I read that is 3 to the second power. Okay, minus 8 divided by 4. Okay, now I've got to get rid of this first. So I'm going to bring down my minus 8 divided by 4. The way I get rid of this is the larger number, I call this my base, that's the number I'm going to multiply. My smaller number up here times my exponent is going to tell me how many times I'm going to multiply. I'm not going to multiply 3 times 2. So that reads as 3 times 3. So I have 3 times 3 is 9 minus 8 divided by 4. Okay, now we got to get rid of my division. So I'm going to bring down my 9 minus 8 divided by 4 is 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. Okay. And that's all that was. It was just that exponent was kind of tricky. You've just got to slow down and think. Okay. Same thing here. I have another exponent. I have 12 plus 3 to the second power. I'm going to bring down my 12 plus because I can't do anything with it yet. Again, that is my larger number is what I'm going to multiply. My smaller number is going to tell me how many times I'm going to multiply it. That is not 3 times 2. That is 3 times 3. 3 times 3, I know my multiplication factor is 9. And now I'm going to add these together. So 12 plus 9, I'm going to do it this way. 9 plus 2 is 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So my answer is 21. Okay. All right, and the last one. So I have 2 parentheses, 26 plus 4 minus 7 squared. Okay. So I've got to get rid of this parentheses first. I want to bring down my 2 times minus 7 squared. 26 plus 4 is 30. Get rid of my exponent. So I'm bringing down my 2 times 30. Again, that is 7 times 7. That is not 7 times 2. So minus 49. 2 times 30 is 60. Minus 49. Make sure I subtract that correctly. Can't take 9 from 0. So we're going to go over and make this a 5. Make this a 10. 10 minus 9 is 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. So all of that equals out to 11. Okay. All right. I hope that helped. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back tomorrow.